What's up, YouTube family, and thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're returning, hey y'all, hey, thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day to stop by and spend some time with me. In today's video, you guys, I'm going to be showing you guys, bring you guys along with me on making some denim tassel earrings. This will be my first time making these, so I decided to pick up the camera and bring you guys along with me. And yeah, if you like this type of content, if you think you'll be interested in this type of content, or if you have watched my channel and you like the content so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so you can be notified the next time I drop a video. So I am excited about this new business venture, these tassel earrings, you guys. This will be my first wholesale order, so I'm bringing you guys along with me. I'm making this order for my aunt, who also has a boutique. I'll make sure to list her boutique down in the description box below in case you guys wanted to check out some of her apparel. But yes, she wanted me to make some tassel earrings for her wholesale so that way she can sell them in her boutique, and I'm very excited. This is my first time. I've been looking at the videos recently on tassel earrings. Yeah, and they piqued my interest, they caught my attention, and I'm excited to make these. My mom asked for some for Valentine's Day, and that's where the idea came from. And then once I looked up a tutorial, I made sure to link the YouTuber that I watched on how to make these tassel earrings, so that way if you guys are interested in making some, or if you wanted to start a business in tassel earrings, you could check out her channel and she'll go into more depth and more detail on how to make the tassel earrings. So today I already cut up some jeans. I cut up some jeans that I recycle jeans that I don't wear anymore, can't wear anymore because they're too small. And she was saying how she buys new denim because she doesn't want to use denim that she's worn. But she said, I know she made a comment about getting her denim from a thrift store, but when you think about it, those denims are worn too. The only thing you have to do is wash these. So once I get done cutting my tassels, I'm gonna pop them in the washing machine and wash them. Even though these jeans have already been washed, they've just been stored away, I'm gonna wash them again. And I know certain skin types are very sensitive. Some people are highly allergic to certain fragrances, so I suggest that the best type of laundry detergent to use would be non-scented, preferably dye-free, like the clear non-scented laundry detergents. You can use those to wash your denim in before you cut it, or you can cut them and wash them. You can get little garment bags and put your denim in them and wash them inside of the garment bag, so that way you won't lose a piece. So I already cut my denim. If you can see, I hope you can see, this is how long my denim was, just a pant leg. I cut it down to 12 inches. I hope you can see that. I cut it down to 12 inches. Now I'm turning it long ways. I'm going to cut my denim long ways. Hopefully you can see. Not cutting it short ways. I'm not going to cut it horizontally. I'm going to cut it vertically. And no, these would not all turn out perfect. That is the beauty in handmade items. They are perfectly imperfect. So just try your best to get the same size. I'm going for like a more skinny size because this is my first time making it. I don't know how hard it will be to fold this denim as a tassel, so I'm making mine pretty skinny. And I've measured out 12 inches because I want the earrings to be 6 inches long. And once you measure it out, you have to keep in mind that once you fold it, it's going to be half of that size. So that's why I did 6, because I want my earrings to turn out 6 inches long. If you want to go for a shorter length, measure your you can measure your yarn or your denim out to 6 inches, because once you fold it, it'll be 3 inches. And yeah, so let me get into it. Enough talking. Let me get into this. Okay, you guys, now that we have all our tassels cut out, we are going to make the earring. So the things you'll need, you will need your strips, your tassels. We'll call them that because these are tassel earrings. I'm gonna refer to them in the right term. I have earring hooks that I purchased from Walmart. These are the fish hook earrings, and they were $4 and some change, $5 plus tax with some change. And these are the way the hooks look. Got my 2 hooks for my 2 earrings, and in this case I want to try to string it with the denim, but I'm not sure if the denim will be small enough to fit through the loop. But we are gonna try it, and if not, I have some white yarn, and I also have blue yarn, but I'm thinking that the white will go perfect with the denim to help the denim pop. So, and I'll be showing you guys on how I use all of this. So let's get started. So I got my 2 hooks, got my yarn, I got my denim strings. So I know I don't want it to be too thick to the point where I can't fold it. So I'm thinking about either counting them out, but that might be a little time consuming. So I want to split them up as evenly as I can to where I feel like I have about an ample amount, about the same amount in each earring. So, yep. Not sure how many strands I cut, but I like to work by even numbers. That's just my preference. That's me, but you don't have to if you don't want to. As long as you try to make them look identical as possible. Try to make them look at least a little identical, so that way one earring won't look bigger than the other. So I am gonna count, and I'm gonna speed this part up. We got 13 strands in each batch with 3 left over, but I'm thinking about going ahead and just doing 14, 14, and this one will get an extra batch. So it's 15 and 14. Like I said, closely identical. One extra strand won't make them look too off. So let's get ready to make the tassel earring. Okay. Starting with my first earring. The woman in the video, she pulled it. So that way you see how the fringes pop out of the jean. You kind of want to make them look a little distressed. She pulled on it. Whoops. So don't do what I just did and pull on it too tight, especially if you cut them skinny, because they will break. Like I said, these are recycled, reused pants. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I get the extra strand over there out of the other batch, and now we are even 14, 14. Not gonna pull on it too hard. I learned my lesson. That was a lesson learned. So you got that footage. Everything doesn't go as planned. Will be some hiccups, but you keep going. So I'm just gonna pull on it until it bounces. See the distress look? So pretty. Okay, no talking. I'll just keep going. Okay, so now that we stretched them out, is one that I saw that kind of almost ripped. I'm going to take that one out, and I'm going to also take one strand out of my other batch, so that way they could be, well, I won't. I'm just going to take this one out because, like I said, one string off shouldn't look too different. But you see, I stretched it a little bit too thin, and I'm learning now, don't cut them so thin, you guys, because if you cut them too thin, they will break, and that was the problem with this string right here. I think I cut my strips a little too thin in certain spots, and when I did pull on it, it broke, it snapped. So don't cut them too thin to the point they'll snap when you do try to stretch them to create the fringe look. Don't cut them too thin, but cut them sort of in the middle, in between. Thin enough that they don't look so bulky when you fold them, and they'll be easy to fold, but that's just my preference for now. I haven't tried it with the thicker strands. In the tutorial that I watched, she did it with a thicker strand, but she wrapped her strands around hoops. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make mine into a tassel. So yeah, if you're gonna make tassels and you want to use like a smaller strand, a not so thick strand, or skinny strand, don't cut it too skinny that when you pull on it, it'll snap. So like I was saying before, I want to see if I can thread the denim through the hook, through the fish hook. If not, I'm going to use the white yarn. So I'm going to try to use one of the pieces that broke, because I don't want anything to go to waste. I'm going to try to use everything. So let's see if I can thread this denim onto this hook. I'll bring you guys up just a little bit. Hopefully you can see. Okay. I think I'm just gonna twirl it to try to get it to fold up on itself. Well, that's a pretty look. I should do that to the rest of it. I don't know. Let me see. But this is a pretty look with it folded up on itself. That's pretty. Sorry. Let's see if we can thread it through the... Oop. Probably not, because this denim is thick. Let's see, you guys. Twist it as small as I could. So, oh, okay. Okay, we are threaded. Let's hope that I can do the same thing to the other side. But let's thread it on the hook. But I don't know. Looks a little too stiff. I mean, I'm going to take this off and add a jump ring, because I do have jump rings. And oh my God, I can't wait to give you guys a review on these jump rings. I wish I would have kept the paper so I could have told you guys what company I got it from. But I'm going to go back and look at my Amazon purchase to tell you where I got it from. I'm going to do a video on that. Review on all my Amazon purchases, from good to bad. So I'm going to take the jump rings. I'm going to get size is this one. I think this one is like a 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. Wow. Maybe 6. I'm thinking this one is 8. But I don't want the jump ring to look too noticeable, but I do want it. I think I'm going to go with a 6. I'm going to go ahead, get my pliers. Hold on, I'll be back with you guys when I grab my supplies. Okay, you guys, so I am back. I couldn't find the flat nose pliers or the crimps. Oh, yes, I do. They over here right in my face. So, now I have my crimp pliers, or my flat nose, whatever you want to call them. I think they're crimp beads. You can crimp the crimp beads down. But I'm going to use these to help me open it. Open the jump ring. Put the hook on there. Go ahead and put my denim on here. Put my denim on here. Hope you guys can see. If not, I apologize for the angle. I'm gonna try to get a bigger ring light with a tripod on it, you guys. So that way I can angle you guys the way that I need to. Okay, so I got that on there. I'm gonna go ahead and close on my jump ring. Make sure that it's meeting. I'm gonna take the flat part. I don't know if you guys can see it, the flat part, not the part with the ridges. And I'm gonna close it, smush it, so that way we won't have any chances of it coming apart. Make sure it's closed. And there we go. So now that we have our string hooked, I'm gonna take the tassel, gonna go under it from the middle, we're gonna tie. I'm not gonna tie it tightly because I'm gonna flip it just to make sure my earring hook is in the middle. I'm gonna tie just a little bit to make sure it's secure, the tassels are secure. I'm gonna flip it over. My hook is in the middle, up, flip it back over, and I'm going to double tie. I double tie with the string. So let's see how it looks with the denim, with the yarn. I mean, I double tie with the yarn. Let's see how it looks with the denim. So there, double tie. Don't pull too tight because remember, they can snap. Okay. Got our hook. We have our hook attached to our tassel. You fold it. Comb it out with your fingers. Make sure there is nothing still tucked. Make sure it's not tangled. And now we're going to take a piece of white yarn and we're going to create the poof at the top. So now I'll cut my yarn. My yarn is about the same, 6 inches or probably 7. Then we're gonna take it, put my yarn down, put my tassel in the middle of the yarn. Not too far down, probably right close to the top, not at the top. And we're gonna tie. There go our bulb. I'm gonna go down a little bit, pull mine down a little bit. Because I like the little bulb. I call it a bulb. I don't know what it's called. A bulb, little poof, little pom-pom. To be kind of fat. So I'm gonna tie it. Try to pull it as tight as I can. Then we'll begin to wrap. Flip it. Wrap. Make sure it's close together. On the back side, kind of close, kind of overlapping on each other. Then we're gonna wrap. Make sure it's right up under it. Not gonna tie again. We're just gonna keep wrapping. Make sure they're close, right up under each other. And then once we get to the back, I didn't give myself enough string to work with. So let me get a little bit more string. I want it to be a little bit bigger than that. Okay, you guys, I thought about it. I don't like the way the yarn looked. I know I said I was going to use the yarn, but I'm going to use the piece, one of the pieces of the denim that had snapped. And try to wrap it around there and see how that comes out. Because the yarn didn't look too cute with the denim to me. So let's use the denim. See how that will work. Same process. It's cute like that. I don't know if I want to double wrap it. I'm not giving myself enough denim to work with, you guys. So I'm not going to double wrap. I'm just going to leave it done at one time and double knot it. Knot it as tight as I can. I'm going to use a little bit of the E6000 glue just to make sure this denim doesn't come apart. But if you have like any type of fabric glue or denim glue, you can use that. Just put a small amount right there on the knot just to ensure that it doesn't come loose. But with the E6000 glue, you have to wait 24 hours for the glue to adhere, for the glue to completely dry. But don't want to take a chance on the knot unraveling. So I'm just going to use just a tiny bit, not a lot. Just a little bit, just. Oh wait, my glue is dry at the top. Hold on. All right, just a little. There we go. I'm gonna touch that with my hands, so I'm gonna use my scissors to try to. Make sure right there on that knot. All right. Let's fluff it down. And there we have a denim tassel earring. Now you can see that the ends are not even, so we're going to try to cut those not as evenly as possible because I still want that 6-inch hang, but just get rid of most of the ones that are kind of longer than the other ones. So I'm saying I'm going to cut the tips off right there. So I still want close to a 6-inch or maybe 5.5 hang. Get rid of this excess and lay it out so you guys can see. And there we have it. A denim fringe earring. Denim fringe earring. So cute. So I'm going to go ahead and make up the other one and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it is on. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. These are the finished products. I like them. They are cute, they are fringy, and they have the hang that I like. This is a 6-inch hang. If you want to make it more fuller, you could just add a few more strings. Don't forget, I used, I used 13 strings on each earring because, like I showed you, one of the strings broke, and then I used 2 of them to use for the wrap around the earrings, around the tassels. So I started out with a total of 14 for each, and I had 1 left over. That one broke. Took away 1 from each bundle, each tassel, so that left me with 13. So these are 13 strings. If you want to go by exact count, exact number, 13 strings. But if you wanted to make it fuller, you can add more. Like I said, this is my first time trying it, and I like the way that they turned out. If you like the way that these turned out, let me know down in the comment section below. And yes, how is your day going so far? I'm sorry I didn't ask you guys that in the beginning of the video, but if I haven't told you today, or if anyone hasn't told you today, you matter, you're loved, you're awesome. So stay great, stay awesome, and God bless. And if you're a business owner, you guys, comment, shout your business out down below, so that way your business can reach more audiences as well. So until next time, you guys, bye. See you in the next one.